Hi guys. Just like a lot of you, I recently watched Indian matchmaking on Netflix, and watching this show makes one realize how messed up matchmaking is. I mean, it's not just the show, it's actually the ground reality of India. And for me, it wasn't a new realization because I've always disliked the scene of matchmaking because I've seen it happening close and personal. And while watching, all of those feelings just came rushing back to me. So I just want to talk about a few points which depict how problematic this all is based on experiences of my friends and family members. And I'm just going to be talking about the matchmaking aspect because when we consider weddings, it's a different ballgame altogether. So the one thing which I actually liked about the show, and yes, there was one thing, is how both the parties, the girl and the boy, are asked what they're looking for in a life partner. I mean, in real matchmaking scenarios, I've never seen this happen. What actually happens is that parents would tell their friends and relatives that they're looking for a suitable partner for their child. And that friend or relative just assumes what characteristics a person wants. And the funny thing is that the person, the matchmaker, would probably just have the outer knowledge of that person, like education, income, looks, height, all of which are anyway the criteria which matter, right? And let's just say that they do find a prospect saying that he or she is a good person. But I mean, come on, dude. Our parents don't know everything about their child. So how can you tell? And it's not just about the preferences. A lot of times, the girl or the boy is not even asked whether they're ready to get married or not. They both are just given an age threshold like 25 for girls and 30 for boys. And अगर तुमने ये threshold cross कर लिया, then boss tum gaye, because everyone around you will have just one question: why aren't you married? And if you don't give them an answer, they'll come up with their own theories like इसका कोई चक्कर तो नहीं चल रहा है, शायद इसी में कोई खराबी है. I mean, I'm happy in my life. I'm working towards creating my dream life. And all you can think about is how you can bind me with another person for the rest of my life. And हर चीज़ का solution भी यही होता है. Like if I can stand up for myself, if I'm probably not too good at my studies, if I stay out too much, if I like someone else, if I'm homosexual, or if I finally learn to cook. The answer is कि now the time has come कि इसकी शादी करा दो. And to all of those people, I want to say that you need to fucking chill. I mean, please focus on your own lives, because if someone else is ready to get married, they will convey it, and hundreds of people do not have to analyze it. And I think people don't like others making their own decisions because their parents never let them make their decisions, and they have to use their authority somewhere. So, a marriage discussion of someone else's life is the perfect place to do it. And don't even get me started on the dowry system, because dowry might be illegal today, but gifts are not. Because this गाड़ी दे दो, या गाड़ी तो है 20 lakh cash दे दो, and this happens openly, and this is where the oppression of the girl and her family begins, because the boy's family is put on such a high pedestal that nothing should upset them even one bit, and they should just get everything they want. And every action of girl's family is so scrutinized, like अगर उनको फैंटा की जगह मिरिंडा सर्व कर दिया तो शादी कैंसिल. Wedding discussions literally sound like business deals, and if you don't actually know what's happening there, you might even get confused, because discussions ki कौन कितने पैसे spend करेगा are all okay until they become the deciding factor. Ki just 30 lakhs on pleasing random people who I don't even care about, how poor. And in most of the cases, the girl's family ends up spending more, possibly 50% more than the boy's family, often by taking loans. And as a business investment, most people renovate their houses around the wedding of their kids to just get a good deal from their in-laws. Like, मैं 10 साल से कैसे भी घर में रह रही हूँ, but my in-laws, future in-laws, should think that I have a good home. And looking for a rishta, the boy's income, the girl's cooking skills, and her ability to be enslaved are discussed at great lengths with everyone. And the boy's income should never be lower than the girl's for two reasons. One, satisfaction of the male ego, of course. And second, to continue his domination over the females. And the girl should always, always be ready to adjust and compromise for a person she doesn't even know. और physical objectification का तो मैं क्या ही बोलूँ, because it is so deeply ingrained in the system that it doesn't even feel wrong to examine every inch of that person's body. Factors like their skin color, height, moles, marks, any injuries decide the price tag for that person. I mean, in one of my friends' family, it is actually a joke that since she doesn't have the ideal height, their parents will probably have to give like 1 or 2 lakhs dowries extra to appease the groom's family. I mean, it's supposed to be a joke, but isn't it actually the reality? And the girl shouldn't be too educated or independent because, oh my god, what if she just had her own opinion, and that's just not acceptable, right? Looking at Indian weddings, you can clearly witness that intercaste marriages are still a taboo. Like, how can a Banya guy marry a Punjabi? And when casteism is so prevalent, you can understand the fuss around inter-religion marriages like a big no. And in some cases, parents might be open minded and they might agree, but the extended family will just come forward and put their opinions in the name of society and status. It's 2020, guys. So it's just high time that we stop reducing people to a few physical attributes to judge how good a partner they can be. And please assess why you want to get married, because if you're doing it just so that your mom can stop doing stuff for you, then maybe you just need a maid or just learn on your own. Or if you want to get married because your parents are tired of taking care of your expenditure, then dude, it's just time to start earning. These are not the reasons to get married. And I really respect those parents who, in turn, respect their kids' preferences and opinions, who understand that their kids are grown ups and can make their own decisions in life, who act less with authority but as friends and advisors to their kids.